Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. You're back with another reaction. We're checking out Loggins and Messina. Your Mama Don't Dance. Interesting title. This will be the first time we react to this duo. I have reacted to Kenny Loggins, his solo music, not Jim Messina's solo music. I have reacted to Poco and Buffalo Springfield before, and I know he was part of those groups, but the songs that I reacted to was either before or after his time. All right, let's check this out.
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When the evening rolls around and it's time to go to town, where do you go? To rock and roll. The old folks say that you gotta end your day by 10. If you're out on a date and you bring it home late, it's a sin. Just ain't no excuse, and you know you're gonna lose and never win. I say it again, and it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening rolls around and it's time to go to town, where do you go? To rock and roll.
Ooh.
Pull into a drive-in, you find a place to park. You hop into the back to see where you know it's nice and dark. You're just about to move and you're thinking it's a breeze. There's a light in your eye and then a guy says, "Out of the car, long hair!" Louise, you're coming with me. We're local police. And it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
Hey.
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. When evening rolls around and it's time to go to town, where do you go? To rock and roll. Where do you go? To rock and roll. Where do you go? To rock and roll.
Now that's an awesome tune. Fun, great music. Love how their vocals blend, the energy of it, the pace of it. Um, Great piano playing, that rock and roll style of playing the piano really fast. I love that. It's so cool. You instantly get into that vibe. Some great horns and trumpets, I think. There's a lot going on. In the beginning, the guitars are really cool. It starts off a little slower and then it really turns into a great song to dance to. And although it says your mama doesn't dance, your daddy doesn't dance to rock and roll. It's almost uh, addressing or sometimes even mocking the generational gap there. Uh, Maybe of that time, even more so that um, it seemed to be. But I think anytime, it's like your parents and yourself come from different cultural worlds or different worlds entirely at certain parts, when you're perhaps a little bit too young to make your own, between 16 and 18, you're not legal of age, so you can't really do anything without your parents' consent. But you want to do all the things of a young person, go out, stay out late, and that doesn't always fly. You got to be home by 10. It said you got to end the date at 10. Oof, that's early enough, especially in the weekends. So there's this gap in between, in the generations and the cultural world they both reside in. Really, really great stuff. I love the last chorus, the way that verse led into it. We're gonna get to that. I'm skipping ahead here. Fantastic in the music, the vocals, but the lyrics are really good too. Um, yeah, he kind of, what does he go? He pulls into a drive-in, find a place to park. It's nice and dark. Hop into the back seat. Get intimate. You have to find these things. You know, to be young, essentially. But then, of course, you get a flashlight in your eye, and police says, "Hey, long hair." Yeah, we both had long hair. I guess that was a thing back then as well. A big difference between the different generations, the length of hair, especially for the guys then. And yeah, now you're here with the local police, and it's all because that court. Hey, that's the reason. You don't let me out to rock and roll, so now I have to duck and roll, basically. Find these obscure spots to be young and reckless a little bit, and maybe if I could have stayed out late with parental consent, and I had a place to rock and roll, I wouldn't need to hide, who I am, basically. It's almost asking permission. Hey, where can I be? There's this question of, where do you go to rock and roll? Where is there a place to be young, to be a little bit free spirited, break some rules, or just play fast and loose with them a little bit, be young, rock and roll, listen to music, have a good time. And perhaps the parents think, hey, you follow the rules, you're living under my roof, and there's this conflict, in that time in your life. I guess many people go through. It depends. For me, it was quite all right. My mom had me when she was quite young, so there's not that much of a big generation gap. So when I was going out in town when I was 18, I would come, or even before that, I would come across her sometimes going out. So, hey, let's go. She danced and she rocked and rolled and rocked and all that stuff. So yeah, that's fun. Good stuff, huh? Hey, come on. This is a banger.
The old folks say that you gotta end your day by 10.
Oh, ooh, the piano.
If you're out on a date and you bring it home late, it's a sin. You just ain't no excuse, and you know you're gonna lose and never win.
Oh yeah. You're never gonna win. You're never gonna win against that parental authority. And that's exactly what we want. And therein lies the frustration. Hence the need for even more rock and roll.
And it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll.
Great guitars here. The horns. Drumming.
When evening rolls around and it's time to go to town, where do you go?
Where do you go? The saxophone? That piano, though. Oh, yeah, that's an awesome song. Where do you go to rock and roll? I don't know if there were many places to do that, for young people back then, or maybe that was the start of it. Now we take so much for granted, of course. But yeah, young people need places to be young. Good stuff. Thank you for recommending it, for hanging out. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. Hope to see you there. Goodbye.